Welcome, this is Carrie Schell from On Point Quilter. In today's tutorial, we're going to create a few blocks that are basically very easy to piece daffodil blocks. This small quilt will be a fun way to celebrate spring.
In your project file, select Design a Block from Scratch. Select a new block pieced Easy Draw block. In the Precision toolbar, change the block width and height to 8 and the snaps to 8. Set the snapping options at just Snap to Grid. We're going to start by creating a 4-patch. Select the Grid tool and change the number of columns and rows to 2 by 2 and drag a grid from the upper left corner to the lower right corner.
In the upper left quadrant, draw a diagonal line from the lower left to the upper right. Draw a square in the upper left corner and draw 2 additional diagonal lines to create quarter square triangles.
For the other 3 units, we're going to create a corner block. And so we're going to start at the midpoint on the top and draw a line to the center. And then using that same upper right patch, we're going to go to the midpoint on the right and draw a line to the center. For the bottom right corner, we're going to go from the midpoint of the inside lines to the lower right corner. And then for the left, we're going to use the midpoints on the outside and draw a line to the center. Select the Color tab and color this, and add to Project Sketchbook. Select the Draw tab and with the Pick tool, drag a box to select all of the lines in the upper left corner. From the main menu, select Edit Copy. Select a new block, Pieced Easy Draw, and select Edit Paste. While everything is still selected, under Advanced Symmetry, select Resize and type in 200% under both the horizontal and vertical, and select OK. Drag the crosshairs in the center so it snaps to fill the block. With the Pick tool, select the outside line on the right and bottom and delete. Select the Color tab and color this. Select Add to Project Sketchbook. Select a new block, Pieced Easy Draw, and with the Line tool, draw a diagonal line from the upper left corner to the lower right corner. Then we're using the midpoint on the left and on the bottom, add a square in the lower left corner. Select the Color tab and color this.
The upper right corner of the block will not actually be visible on the quilt, so I like to use a color not in the quilt to color that so it does not get included in the fabric yardages. Select Add to Project Sketchbook.
Select a new block, Create Serendipity, Merge Block. On the left, scroll down and select the block that we just drew. And on the right, scroll down and select the flower head.
We will need to save 4 different rotations of the block. So select the first rotation and select Add to Sketchbook. Click on the center to change the rotation and select Add to Sketchbook, and repeat for 2 different rotations. Select Close. Select the quilt work table and select New Quilt and select the style On Point. Select the Layout tab and change the number of blocks to 2 horizontal and 2 vertical. Select the second layout style.
Change the finish size of the blocks to 6 inches. Then select the Border tab and change the first border to a size of 2 inches, and then select Add, change the style to mitered, and change the size to 1/4 inch. This will be the binding. Select the Design tab and select Set Block. Select the original daffodil block and click on the 4 large squares in the center. Select Rotate and adjust the orientation of all of those blocks. Select Set Block and select the first merged block and click on the 2 half-square triangles on the left. Select Rotate and adjust the orientation so that the flower head is facing up. Then select Set Block and click on the second merge block and click on the bottom 2 half-square triangle pieces. Again, select Rotate and click on each block 2 times to change the orientation of the block. Then select the third merge block and click on the half-square triangle spaces on the left and do a single rotation to change the orientation. And then select the fourth option and click on the patches on the top. Select Fabric Tools and recolor the quilt. Select Hide Show Quilt patch lines and add to Project Sketchbook.
I hope you enjoy creating your own Daffodil Days quilt. For additional tips and techniques, please subscribe to my weekly newsletter at onpointquilter.com.